The open road doesn't care how old your truck is. It doesn't care what the sticker said or what the salesman promised. All it cares about is whether you show up fueled, loaded, and ready to move. But right now, a retired couple somewhere is standing at a pump, watching numbers spin towing a camper behind a thirsty V8, burning through the budget that was supposed to pay for the trip. They don't have to be, and neither do you. While everyone else chases the same overpriced trucks, the real deals are sitting quietly on dealer lots, overlooked, undervalued, waiting. This is the list those dealers don't want you to find. Here is what you actually need in a retirement tow vehicle. Reliability, fuel economy, a ride your body can live with for 8 hours straight, torque that doesn't flinch when your camper or boat is hooked up behind you. What you do not need is $60,000 in new truck debt. Today we are covering 7 used diesel trucks already heavily depreciated, already proven that deliver everything on that list at a fraction of what the market is charging for the popular names. Let's go. Truck 1. Chevy Colorado Duramax, 2016, 2022. The midsize diesel that parks like a sedan and pulls like a full-size. GM put a 2.8-liter Duramax 4-cylinder into the Colorado, and the result is a truck that delivers low-end torque right where you need it, around 2,000 revolutions per minute. Exactly when you're climbing, fuel economy pushes close to 30 miles per gallon on the highway. Towing capacity reaches 7,700 pounds, which handles most travel trailers and fishing boats without discussion. The detail that separates this truck for everyday life? The ride height. You can step in and out without bracing yourself or hunting for a running board. For anyone with joint pain or simply tired of climbing into a lifted cab, that matters more than any spec sheet number. The market forgot about the Colorado Duramax when the new models arrived. The depreciation proves it. Your opportunity is right there. Truck 2. Ford F-150 Powerstroke 3.0L 2018, 2021. The diesel Ford quietly stopped talking about. From 2018 to 2021, Ford offered a 3.0-liter Powerstroke diesel in the F-150, and it is one of the most underappreciated half-ton powertrains ever built. 30 miles per gallon on the highway, in a full-size pickup. Read that again. It produces 440 pound-feet of torque and tows up to 11,400 pounds when properly equipped. The interior is polished, refined, and genuinely comfortable for long hauls. Ford pivoted toward hybrids and EcoBoost engines, and the Powerstroke diesel disappeared from the marketing conversation. The depreciation followed. The truck itself never changed. It's still exceptional. The market just forgot to charge for it. Truck 3. Nissan Titan XD Cummins, 2016, 2019. The heavy-duty truck hiding in a half-ton price range. Nissan built the Titan XD to sit between a half-ton and a 3/4 ton, and the bones reflect that. The 5.0-liter Cummins V8 diesel puts out 555 pound-feet of torque and pulls up to 12,300 pounds. That is legitimately heavy-duty capability at a price that rarely comes with it. Nissan discontinued the diesel in 2020. The Titan XD never fully found its audience. Used prices dropped sharply as a result. For anyone towing a heavier camper or a large boat, this truck earns a serious look before you ever step onto a Ram or Chevy lot. Truck 4. GMC Sierra, 1500 Duramax 3.0L, 2020, 2025. The luxury cabin meets the diesel engine that should not get this kind of fuel economy. The 3.0-liter Duramax, inline, 6, in the Sierra, 1,500 returns between 27 and 33 miles per gallon on the highway, depending on load. Towing capacity sits at 9,100 pounds. The cabin is genuinely quiet, the kind of quiet where hours pass without effort. The optional air ride suspension absorbs road imperfections before they reach you. On a long interstate haul, that is not comfort, that is endurance. The difference between arriving and arriving worn out. Early examples from 2020 and 2021 have depreciated meaningfully. Near luxury driving experience at a working truck price. Truck 5. Ram 2,500 Cummins, 2019, 2023. This one is for the people who aren't pulling a small camper. They're pulling a house. The 7-liter Cummins in the Ram 2500 produces over 1,000 pound-feet of torque in high-output form. Tow ratings climb past 20,000 pounds when properly configured. But the feature worth highlighting for this conversation, specifically the available rear air suspension, it levels automatically, absorbs road shock with authority, and lowers the truck on command. You do not need a stepladder. You do not need to brace yourself against the doorframe. The truck descends to meet you. That detail, combined with the smoothest diesel engine in this class, makes the Ram 2500 ride with a composure heavy trucks are not supposed to have. Pre-owned pricing from 2019 to 2021 has come down as the newer generation arrived. Maximum towing confidence, zero compromise. Truck, 6 Chevy Silverado, 1500 Duramax 3.0L, 2020, 2025. The everyday diesel that asks nothing and delivers everything. The Silverado carries the identical 3.0-liter Duramax found in the GMC Sierra. The same engine, the same fuel economy, the same tow numbers without the premium badge markup. In the used market, that gap between the two trucks widens further. This is a truck built to be driven. Long tows, early mornings at the boat launch, late campsite arrivals. It handles all of it without drama and without asking you to feel like you're piloting a commercial vehicle. For retired drivers who want capability without ceremony, the Silverado 1500 Duramax is the answer. Truck, 7, Ram 1500 EcoDiesel, 2020, 2023. Saved for last. Might be the most important truck on this entire list. The 3.0-liter EcoDiesel V6 makes 480 pound-feet of torque, tows up to 12,560 pounds, and returns over 30 miles per gallon on the highway in real-world conditions. Those numbers alone would be enough. But what makes this truck genuinely special is the way it rides. The Ram 1500 platform uses a coil rear spring suspension, unique among full-size trucks, that absorbs bumps with a smoothness that feels closer to a luxury sedan than a pickup. Add the diesel engine to that foundation and you have something rare, a truck as pleasant on a Tuesday afternoon as it is capable on a Saturday tow. The 2020 to 2023 generation received a meaningful refresh. Early examples from that run have depreciated sharply as newer models arrived. The most comfortable ride, the best fuel economy, and some of the deepest discounts in the half-ton diesel segment right now. The Ram 1500 EcoDiesel earns this spot without argument. 7 trucks, all diesel, all sitting on used lots right now with someone else's depreciation already absorbed. The Colorado that parks anywhere, the F-150 that hits 30 mpg, the Titan XD with heavy-duty bones, the Sierra with a cabin that silences road noise, the Ram 2500 that lowers itself for easy entry, the Silverado that works without the markup, and the Ram 1500 EcoDiesel, the smoothest, most efficient, most overlooked half-ton diesel on the market. These are not compromises. These are the trucks the market underestimated. And they are waiting for the buyer who actually did their homework. If this list helped you think differently about your next purchase, subscribe. And if you know someone still towing behind a gas-guzzling V8, send them this video. They'll thank you at the very next fuel stop.